Welcome to Rootstem Gaming. This is Warhammer 40,000 Astra Militarum, aka Guard, versus Slaanesh Demons. Right then guys, nice table setup. We've got 2,000 points of Astra Militarum. I have a combination of Steel Legion, Cadian and some bunkers, to be honest, versus pure Slaanesh army. My mate Chris is back again with his beautifully painted, even though it was painted by me, I actually do like the colour scheme that he picked it. I didn't pick it, he picked it. The mixtures of the blue and pink are amazing. Right, so we've actually got, I'll just take you to the mission. We're using the open play cards. I do like using these because they give you all sorts of different things. We do have a deployment zone that's effectively like that. And the limitations on open war is you can only be 3 inches away from an enemy. So, Chris's arm is fast, very fast. It's going to be up there. My arm is shooty, very shooty. It could possibly be up there. So I think first turn may be crucial in this one. We've also got a twist of many paths to victory. You've seen this one before when I've played Craig. It genuinely was drawn. I don't do any sort of presets. We always do a random mission. And if it lasts long, it lasts long. If it's short, it's short. That's how gaming is, and that's how I want the channel to be. So we've got two. We've got Field of Glory, which is the objective markers. My objective marker has been placed here. One smack in the centre, and the other one is placed down here, right in the back far corner. Now, we're not being tools with each other for this. This genuinely needs to be like this because the game states that if you control all 3 objective markers, then you win the game immediately at the end of your turn. And it's whoever's got the most objective markers at the end of 5 turns wins the game. Now, the second one is Kill the Courier. Now, this one's alright, but sometimes can end in turn 1. Whoever gets the shooting first. I do have some artillery, so if I got a shooting first, I could annihilate the courier within a single round. So what we're doing, on camera, we're going to declare which unit is the courier. Now, you can't have your warlord as your courier. It's not allowed. But it can be a single model in a unit. Now, what we're saying is, in the first 2 turns of a game, if, basically, if you kill the unit, you don't know that it's a unit. If you kill the whole unit, then you've killed the courier. At the beginning of battle round 3, we are then going to declare the model that is the courier. So if you kill the whole unit at the end of turns 1 or 2, because we're not going to tell each other which one it is, so it's going to be a surprise, end of turn 1 or 2, and its location for you folks at home, then it's going to be safe, it's going to be done. The courier is going to be destroyed, and at the beginning of turn 3, we are then going to put a marker on the actual courier model, so that will be the model that time. And then from there on, we're going to take it. So if you kill the courier, you win the game. That's it, game over, you've won. So you could be down to the last 2 guys. If you manage to kill that courier, you've won the game. I do like these type of missions. Right, I'm going to take you across to the Astra Militarum. So this is 2,000 points worth of Astra Militarum Guard. We've got 3 detachments. It's got 2 battalions and a fortification detachment. So it runs at 13 command points. So, we actually have our warlords, and they're over here. Sorry, I just had to press something because I've got my warlords written down. I've got 2 Steel Legion captains. They're both going to have bolt pistols, and they're going to have power swords. Now, one of them is actually the one with the bigger base is the Supreme Commander. He's going to have Laurels of Command. And his warlord trait is going to be Grand Strategist to try and get some of those command points back. And the second Steel Legion guy, he's going to actually have another relic. So I'm telling you about the relics now. So actually I will have 12 command points, not 13. He's going to have the Death Mask of Olinus. I think that's how you pronounce that. Which is basically going to be forcing him to have a -1 to any morale, which could be quite useful. 2 Commissars. So I'm maxing out the amount of HQs I can have here. 2 Lord Commissars, 1 with a plasma pistol, both power swords, 1 with a bolter. And then 2 Cadian captains for the Cadian detachment, 1 with a plasma pistol and just a generic close combat weapon, and then 1 with a generic close combat weapon and a power fist. Yay! Now breaking these down, so Cadians actually have A veteran unit, which has got 2 melter guns and a heavy flamer, and it's got a sergeant with power fist. There is some figures in there that have got las pistol and close combat weapon. They're just las guns in this game. They're based on an older version where you could actually give veterans, you could actually give them close combat weapons. Second squad of veterans. So this is the second elite choice for the Acadians. They've got 2 plasma guns and a grenade launcher. Sergeant in there has a power sword. And then they've got 3 squads of troops. So you've got the first one, which has got a sergeant with a plasma pistol and a power sword and a plasma gun. All got comm links. Second unit, standard sergeant with a flamer. Third unit, standard sergeant with a grenade launcher. And backing them up, another elite choice of a command squad. 2 sniper rifles, a comm link, of course, and a medic. They're pretty much going to sit at the back. And then we've got the Turos Venerator. Now in here, we've also got 6 platforms. The Sabre Defense platforms from Forge World. They're going to be pretty much bringing up my defense. And the Manticore is also part of a Canadian. I always say that. Euro ones for Canada. Oh, Canada. They're supported by the Manticore. That is part of the Canadian detachment, allowing it to reroll ones. The Steel Legion comprises of 3 squads of infantry. We've got 1 unit here which has got a grenade launcher and heavy bolter, a plasma gun and a heavy bolter, and then a plasma gun and a heavy bolter, quite simply. And then the next unit is a squad of veterans, the one with the lines on the helmet. They've got 3 plasma guns, so they're going to be pretty good with their with the Steel Legion special abilities of being able to rapid fire at 18 inches. They're backed up by a unit of 3 rocket launchers. And there is a command squad in there as well with a rocket, so they're going to be hitting on them will be hitting on 3s rather than 4s, and so will they. Then we've got a bastion. The bastion itself has got a I can't remember what it's called, the auto cannons. Quite a lot of shooting good stuff. Only really good though against anything that's got fly. You may have a few things, but not really a lot. And then we've got an Aegis defense line with a las cannon, which of course can be fired by a unit if there's someone within 2 inches of it. Right, okay, let's take you across now to the Chaos player, and we're going to welcome Chris again, and we're going to take you over to his Slaanesh Deamon army. So Chris is back again. Say hi, Chris.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, kids. We are both actually come back from work, so we have got shoes on today, so we're not going to be that comfy. Right, go on then, sir. What have you got for us today?
Yeah, so pretty much a scaled down version of the last list, just that's the models I've got.
Yeah.
So going with a Keeper Secrets, it's the pink model here.
Yep.
Got Psychic Powers, Delightful Agonies, and Historical Frenzy.
No problem.
And normally go for Celerity of Slaanesh, but I've gone for Quicksilver Duelist, thinking Fran would have a lot of tanks, but it doesn't. It's basically to reroll all hits and wounds. But
right, no problem.
Yeah, hey ho. Backup Keeper Secrets for my second HQ choice.
Then, I do like the fact you've got 2 different type of demons, so that's really cool.
2 right. Yeah, let's have a look. So you got 4 units of Demonettes, all stock, all standard, no upgrades whatsoever.
Yeah, I do like the fact you mix it in with like male and female versions of a Demoness. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you got at the back again 3 stock grinders, all Marcus Slaanesh.
Yeah, they're your only real sort of heavy support there. We actually have been discussing, sort of turn to it there, Chris, but we've been discussing what to add to his army. He's thinking about some Noise Marines. So if anyone's got any comments on what Chris should add, stick it on there and I'll pass it on. I'll forward it on to tell Chris here because he is debating what he actually must take.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Terminators and Hamas tanks. He's thinking lots and lots of old school classic Noise Marine figures.
With guitars.
With guitar, got to be with guitars.
Yeah.
Right. What else have we got here?
So just rounding it out, a Supreme Command. So 3 again stock Demon Prince of Slaanesh, all winged and all with 2 sets of Malefic Talons.
Okay.
That's so good. And they've got so forget the Gulvar model has got Purvein of Slaanesh.
Yeah.
The Dweller model has got Symphony of Pain.
Yeah.
And the Bellacore model has the Cacophonic Choir.
No
And just to finish off, I forgot to mention the second Keeper Secrets, Hysterical Frenzy, and Purvein of Purvein of Slaanesh. Sorry, yeah.
No probs. Right, okay, that's nice and neat. We have already rolled to see who's going to be setting up first when we roll for the objective, so it's me. Yep. So I'm going to be putting a unit down. But yeah, we're going to crack on with this game, and we're going to make it good.
Yeah.
Right, we managed to set up. Got a lot of guys down. We're going to roll to see who's going to go first. But before we do that, we need to declare who the courier is. So I'm just going to let you know where certain units are. Units of troops up here. Got a command squad down here. Captain, a veteran unit. We've got a commissar. We've got another 2 tactical squads. Some lovely defence platforms. Problem is they hit on 5s against majority of his units unless it flies. And another commander. Bunker down. That is to tell me that the heavy weapon team is inside. And we've got some infantry, captain, more infantry, las cannon. 3 las cannons all sat near each other. Manticore. Veteran squad, Turos. Command squad, commissar, captain. Yeah, it's a very, very sit back front because, of course, Chris is really close. He's got 3 manticores, not manticores, not manticores, I bet you wish they were. Soul grinders down here. They're pretty much the only thing that's going to be protecting this flank. Objective here. And then all the infantry seems to be wanting to pile through the actual small remains of the outskirts of the city, including quite a lot of his characters, about 4 there. Now, both me and Chris looked at this, and we did decide that it's pretty much daft if we, after 1 turn of movement, can be declared the winner, even after we've rolled any dice. So we are saying that the objective about killing the courier, because we're not letting each other know who it is, can be achieved on turn 1 if we're incredibly lucky to do that. But the objective ones cannot be done on turn 1. That's going to have to be a turn 2.
Yeah.
So, not a bad setup. Quite a nice looking table. I did get down last. I am guard. I don't think I'll ever be able to get the +1. So Chris rolls and he pluses 1 to the dice roll.
Oh,
he's got a 3.
No.
I have got a 2. Right, it does mean I can attempt to seize. And if anyone's watched this channel before, knows I'm quite jammy with this. No! Opposite end of the table. Chris is celebrating.
Yes.
He's wanted to get his revenge after the Marines gave him a right assholing last time round.
Yeah, quite painful.
Yeah. So Chris is going to be going first. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to send Chris away. And I'm going to tell you guys which one I have. And I'm going to pass the camera over to Chris. Hopefully he knows what he's doing. And I'm going to tell you guys which guy it is. This unit here is my courier.
Okay, so Demon Courier, as you can see, bang in the middle there. I'm not giving the game away by saying what it is.
Right, Chris has literally just moved from over there to over there. He has run his infantry really far down this flank. This one Soul Grinders moved forward to try and capture across an objective, and I've got a funny feeling these 2 Soul Grinders are going to try and target the Turos bad boy to make sure that they can't run up that end to try and stop. Yeah, that's probably a good tactic and a good idea.
Yeah, we've got a cowardly Demon Prince.
Oh yeah, cowardly Demon Prince. Although Demon Princes can't be targeted unless they're the closest, he would technically be the closest. So
yeah, we're going to see what we need to use.
So I'm a bit worried about my bunker. Don't get me wrong, my bunker can still fire even if it's in combat. So that's always a good thing. And I can still target units that are in combat with the bunker. So it is toughness 9 as well. So it is quite an indestructible unit.
Yeah.
Problem is that these are not indestructible. I should have put my objective slap next to that.
Well, yeah, I think that's going to be your objective from. We'll wait and see.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see.
Right then, so we're going to go into Chris's psychic phase. Normally I'd skip certain little bits of psychic phases, but Chris ain't got a lot of shooting. So there's not going to be a lot of turn. So go ahead then, good sir.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the pink keeper down here.
Yep, what we're doing.
Just going to smite, nice and steady.
Which will be against this infantry squad here. Go ahead.
So rolling. So Chris rolls, I'll cut that. So 3 plus 1 for 4.
4, so that's a fail on the first smite, unless you want to command point the 1.
I'm not going to do that.
No problem. So any further smites are now a 6.
Yeah. So the Gulliver model, he is going to play Purveying of Slaanesh.
I'm guessing that's the closest unit.
Yeah, and in theory, it's if it's successful, roll a 6 for every model, and it's a mortal 1 per 6.
Oh, right, okay.
If obviously successful.
That's Purveying, did you say?
Purveying of Slaanesh, yeah. Looking for a warp charge value of 6.
And that he's definitely got that.
Yeah.
Right, no problems. Go ahead.
10.
Ooh, he's definitely cast.
Yeah.
So, do I roll it or do you roll it?
It's the controlling player by the looks.
Controlling player. Right, okay. Get some Rootstem dice. I will eventually have a website where I can sell these. I'm getting some more stock in. I may give some away as prizes, so keep an eye out. I am not looking... Oh, I didn't find any. I'll reroll that one. There's been no sweet Jesus.
That's fine.
I am okay. My dice are doing the same as they did against Gil. Quite low.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unlike what we did against Chris the first time round.
Yeah.
Next unit.
Yeah, so the Keeper of Secrets behind
The second
the
one.
building.
Yep. Oh yeah, I
So-
forgot to show some cowards down here, look. So this keeper.
I have already gone with Pavane of
Yeah.
Slaanesh, so I can no longer use this. So I will... Hysterical Frenzy is no value, so we will go with a Smite on a 6.
Now Smite is closest visible enemy unit, which is actually these guys, because them she can't see.
That's right. So 6. Oh, mother.
Double 6, so it's going to be a D6 mortal wounds on this unit, and D3 mortal wounds for the...
We're going to roll the dice here.
Oh, are
friend.
you sure? Because it's D6 mortal wounds.
Yeah, but I'm going to suffer some as well, friend.
Only D3, you'll be fine. I'm sure you can survive.
You stood over 3 last cannons, friend.
Yeah, but we need 5s to hit. I'm sure you'll be alright.
Not after last time. we're dropping a point.
Dropping a point, so re-rolling one of the dice.
Don't be a 6.
Oh, it is! So he's still. That's the only time I've ever seen somebody disheartened at the fact that we've rolled 2 6s for a smite.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to roll first? Do you want to roll against yourself first, or do you want to roll against my guys
I'll
first?
take the pain first.
So the D3 against you first. Here we go.
There's another 6. Hey.
No, it's just 2 mortal wounds off her.
Which I think drops him to 10, but we can
More than that, we'll
confirm.
confirm that in a moment. And D6 mortal wounds against the infantry unit. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's just not worth it though, friend. He's
Yeah.
a guardsman.
I know, but still.
I'll reroll that one. Be lucky. Give me
Hey,
another
look, it's
6.
gonna give you a 1. A 2!
I think you win that round, Fran. Can I still smite having done a...
Yes, you can, mate.
Right.
You can still smite with anyone, but the next smite you cast will now be a 7. But the 10 and the 11, no, sorry, the 11 and 12 is still unmodified, so you can still get those to get the D6s.
Okay, so the Bellicor model, which is this guy here,
Alright,
we're going to play Cacophonic Choir.
no problem.
So warp charge value 6.
Yeah.
If manifested, 2d6. The closest enemy unit that is within 18 inch suffers a mortal wound for each point that total exceeds their
I
highest leadership.
now think it's this squad, because we'll check, roll to see if you cast it.
Yeah, so looking out for a 6. 7.
Yep, so we'll find out which is your closest unit. Right, so I have to check in. This infantry squad here is the closest. He has cast it, so what happens now?
So I roll a 2d6
Yep.
and we subtract your leadership. If there's any points I beat it by, then that's immortal.
Right,
wound.
now, do leadership buffs count towards this? Or is it
what-
just leadership of a model?
Let's just confirm. So their highest leadership characteristic.
So that would actually be a 9, because of the 6-inch proximity to the commissar.
Well, I'll be.
So,
Wait.
a 7. Actually, a 7 would have actually been fine for the normal.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
It's not the best of
Nope.
disciplines as a Slaanesh.
you just don't want to suffer more wounds to yourself. That's what that is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I think
So is that... Oh no, is this guy here?
Yeah, so the Dweller model, he comes with Symphony of Pain.
Yep.
So Symphony of Pain is effectively to say, if it's successful, visible within 18 inch on a warp charge of 6, you -1 from all hits until the start of the next psychic
No
phase.
problem. And that was actually the command squad, because we have already looked into this. The command squad is the only visible enemy unit and the closest.
Yeah, so looking for a 6. Oh, cocked.
Yep, well, it's going to be a 6 regardless of what you roll on that dice, and
10.
it can't be a Powell's. So, yep, definitely passed. So they're going to be a -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Right, any others?
I think the only thing I can come back to is might should be Keeper, Herald, and Francis. Yeah, no, that's good. We're good.
You're good. Right. This is this is where we find out how many more wounds the keeper's got left,
Yeah.
and how many charges. So we're going to do.
And then I'll do.
Oh no, we've got to do a shooting phase.
Yeah,
Completely
don't-
forgot about that. So
just quickly check. So keep us down to 10, mate. If we've got a
keep,
D10
yeah,
going.
I have got a D10 going. We'll get you one of those in a sec.
And,
Right, okay, so let's have a look for some shooting. So, are you going with this grinder first then, Chris?
Yeah, so this grinder is going to target the platforms. I'll just start with
Which
the closest and we'll work out.
Because all 3 platforms are individual
Yeah,
once they're deployed. So
we'll just start convenience closest and then we'll work further forward if we manage to do anything.
no problem. They can explode as well, which if anyone's watched my channel, they do tend to. So,
so grinder, ballistic skill 4, it has moves, so it's going to be hitting on a 5,
Yep.
unless any further modifiers.
yeah,
So the first gun we will fire, we will declare all weapons at that base.
no problem.
So starting out with a flame bombardment.
Yep.
So heavy D6. 1.
Ooh, one shot.
Typical. So need
Can command point at you in a different phase.
You're all right. I'm not going to burn through in this game. So 5 coming up. Nope.
Oh, that's a miss.
Harvester cannon, heavy
Yep.
3, needing 5s. 1 hit. Strength of 7.
It's going to need freeze to wound because it's a toughness of 4.
Yep. Wounds.
Yep.
Looking at AP -1, damage D3.
So it's 5s and 6s to save. No, D3 damage.
Me roll, yeah.
No, I'm not going to. Oh, I actually think that that's dead. Right, so, yep, it's dead. Does it explode? Every goddamn... Right, command point.
Cool. Yeah.
Ah!
There you go. There
Do
you
I get my command point back? No! For all that dice would it have been? No! Christ. Down to 11. She explodes, and I think she's got a range of 6 inches. And after that, we've got some devastation. Those guys there have lost another 3 guys. So they're on 5 casualties. Lost 2, lost a wound, and down to 1 wound on this platform.
Nice.
And 2 off the bunker. Good shot.
Thank you, sir.
Good shot. Next unit.
Yeah, so grinder at the back.
Yep.
Both weapons declaring on the
Tauros.
whatever it is. Tauros, yes. So we'll have a go. So this one stayed stationary.
Yep.
So flame bombardment D6.
Yep. 4 shots.
Very nice. So looking for 4s.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh Christ.
Getting some word on this game. So this is strength 8,
Oh.
AP -2, damage
It's going to
3.
be 5. It's going to be freeze.
Yeah.
Straight damage of 3.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's why it's D6. I normally roll the ones. Ooh.
Oh man.
Kaboom.
This is, anyone watching, this is normally what Chris does to me when he's playing these games.
No
He was a bit depressed the other day when he came for his recording and thought he was going to get an easy victory again. So minus of 2, it's only a 4. I think we're dead, Dave.
I think we're dead.
I think we're dead. I'm not sure if it explodes, but... Oh, crap! And that's gone up, and it caused a wound to them, a wound to them two both, and a wound to these, because it just causes 1 wound. These blow up even worse than them, but it's still a 6-inch radius.
Yeah.
Very volatile stuff. Now, the rest of the shots just impact against the vehicle that did declare it all against it. What's happening with this guy?
Yeah, so we're going to try and keep the look going, and we're going to try and peg the Manticore in the back there.
Oh my god! Go on then, good sir.
I was saying it's 50-50 obscure.
I'm not touching any terrain, so therefore I do not get a cover save.
Happy days.
And
So
that's my dead guy. So your flame bombardment.
yeah, flame bombardment D6. 5. Very nice. Looking for 4s.
Yep.
It's a bit more civil.
Ah, right, okay. Strength.
And then of 8.
I think the toughness is 6, so it's going to be freeze.
Yeah.
1.
And then that would be
Minus 2, I think you said.
yeah, -2, but a damage 3 if it gets in.
And it does go through, so it will be damaged by 3. Rest of the guns.
Yeah, so last shot, harvester cannon.
Yep.
Looking for 4s. 1 miss.
Now, I believe it is toughness. Actually, I've got it here. No, it's toughness 7 actually. So your last shots did need freeze. These, I believe, strength strength 7 will need 4s.
Indeed, and then if I'm successful in AP -1, damage D3.
Radio.
1.
Minus of 1. It's going to need a 4. Come on, I'm going to command point that. So I've saved. Do I get my command point back? No. That would mean I am now down to 10 command points. Chris is down to 8, and that's been saved. Right. Are we ready for charges?
We are. This is,
Okay. Definitely going to record all this off camera.
yeah,
It's going to be a boatload of dice.
meat for the grinder front.
Rightio.
Yes.
Let's get some charges in. Okay, guys, we've got these. These are barreled in here. These are barreled in here, and these are barreled in here. His keeper and his big guy's not made it, but he does have a unit that's behind this. They are infantry. So they are allowed to cross over ruins. He's going to try and charge the Commissar. And you're going for the squad behind as well?
Just a Commissar.
Just a Commissar. Commissar's in a crater. We've measured it up. He's going to need a 9. Minus in 2. That's 11.
Come on, Lucky.
Command point?
Yes. Why not?
So he's reduced down to 7. He's going to command point the 6. He's going to command point the 3. He needs a 5 or 6 to succeed. No! So his little trumpets and that are not actually on the figures this time round because he had to save some points.
Yeah.
So he didn't get any of the plus ones.
Don't forget your Overwatch as well, Fran, yeah.
I don't get to overwatch him because he's actually hidden.
Ah, very good.
So because they're hidden, that's a tactic you can use for those of you watching. If you want to try and get a unit in, try and get them behind a wall that you can't see through, then charge through the wall. You are allowed to do that. Right, okay. I think what we'll do is we'll do the inevitable slaughterings off camera and just see where you end up, to be honest. And here's the results, including the morale. 3 units of these guys have wiped out all 3 of my infantry squads. And then they've barreled forward to try and make sure they have contacted that within an inch. So they are classed as being in combat with the bunker. But the bunker's special rules mean that it can still shoot regardless of whoever's near it. It does not care. Including shooting at the unit that's actually within an inch. And I can still target that squad. So no problem. Right, do I get my revenge? Let's see. We're going to go into Imperial Guard turn 1. He didn't kill the courier. So the courier is still alive. But he doesn't know who he is. I quite like that. I quite like the fact that we picked a single model. Oh, sorry, a single unit for now.
Yeah.
That you have to kill. And it's just going to be down to whoever's possible. I mean, I could just suddenly just go, well, I'll just murder them. And the next thing it's Chris is like, oh shit.
Yeah, game over. But you say he, Fran, and we both know it's going to be the bunker.
But no. I don't think I'd ever do that.
Show your boots.
Right. Well, morale here, these would auto pass. Right. Let's see what I can do. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much a lot of my stuff kind of stood still. Bit of shimmying down here with a few different characters and units. Mainly to try and take on these guys. These have stood still because, of course, the Cadian benefit, if I play first rank fire, second rank fire on them, means you can reroll all hits. And these guys have actually been issued move orders. So they've run up there. And these guys have run straight up onto the objective. Now, we did say you can't claim it on turn 1. So Chris is going to have to try and make sure that he pushes those guys off. He might be able to, if I'm brutally honest and I don't do enough damage. I think Chris might win this on turn 2, because I've not actually got rid of him from here. Like an idiot.
We shall see.
But yeah, we shall see. Right, so my first round of shooting, got to go with the ordered units first. So I'm going to go with this one. I've already done all my orders because it's easier to film. So these guys have got reroll 1s, so they're going to open up. I'm going to chuck in a grenade, a frag missile, and a standard. So grenade first, 5 shots. So that's going to be 7, including the las weapons.
Damn.
6, 7. So 7 shots, needing, because they're veterans, because it's command squad, they need 3s. And against the demonettes, because it's only a las weapon, so it is going to need a 4 to 2 wounds on the demonettes.
Are these Cadians, Fran?
These, no, they're not Cadians, these are just normal. And 4 shots on the rocket. Again, needing 3s. And need 3s this time because these are strength 4. So that's another 3 wounds.
Ouch.
So 5 wounds in total on that squad over there.
So looking for 5 up in
Yep.
bolt. 3 down.
So we lost 3 of those guys. And then moving down, these guys are going to play Grenadiers for a command point. Do I get my command point back? No, I don't. Which basically means that everyone that can fire a grenade will fire a grenade into that unit there.
Alright.
And they are veterans. So I'm basically going to be hitting on 3s. 7 grenades coming in. Ooh. So we rolled the rest of the results off the camera, and I even threw in a grenade from the captain and the commissar. Reduced them down to 4, killing 7. So the heavy stubber platform is now going to open fire on the rest of them. I know I'm going out of sequence, it's just easier to go down the field. So the heavy stubber, needing 5s, rerolling 1s. Only 4. 3 wounds though.
Ooh.
Oh, is he going to do his usual?
Come on.
Yeah, he's doing a Chris.
Yeah. Oh,
Nobody else does, Chris, just you. Right, and then the auto cannons. Now the auto cannons, I can actually see the Keeper of Secrets over there. So they are going to have to fire at the Keeper. Now he's in cover.
Good.
See through the door. So I need 5s. Rerolling 1s. Only 1 hit. Strength of 7. It's a 1 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm rolling fantastic here today. 3 of those gone down. They've fired, they've fired, they've fired. Lost a 7. So, yeah, back into order phase again. So, these guys are going to fire first. They're going to fire into those guys. And I'll measure up. So, these have got the order to reroll 1, so they're going to be rerolling all hits. I've rolled for my grenade, so this is the amount of attacks I've got with strength 3 weapons. Unfortunately, they do need 4s to hit, because they are not a veteran unit. Not bad, not bad. Really big chunky dice with these little things all over is a bit of a pain in the backside. 4s again. Another 4 wounds on those guys there, Chris.
Yeah, roll them now.
Yep, might as well. We've got nothing else to fire from that squad.
2 dead.
And 2 dead. How do you get 50-50 on 5 plus?
Red dice, just lucky for me. I don't know why.
So 2 of those are down, and then I'm going to be firing with these guys. These guys have got first rank fire, second rank fire, so they're going to be pumping out a hell of a lot of shots. I'm also going to be using overlapping fields of fire, meaning that these guys get a +1 to hit.
Golly.
So I believe that's a command point, and I don't get it back.
Yay.
Right, so the 3 last cannons, having a check, because they've been whittled down to, they've lost 10 guys out of that fuselage of fire. It was insane. So these platforms are now going to open fire, all 3 of them, into the Keeper down this side with 10 wounds left. They've only, that's pretty much the only target they can see, because Chris has done some good manoeuvring with these guys to make sure I can't target.
Lucky.
Yeah, lucky manoeuvring, sorry. Do need 5s. I get 2 hits. And I'm going to need 3s.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Toughness 7, Fran, just to call
Yep.
it out. Yeah, still 3s, yeah.
Still 3s, mate. Yep, because I'm strength 9.
Needing 5s, because
Yep.
whatever else is.
Massive -3.
Do that.
1. It's 4 wounds.
Ah,
Down to 6.
yeah. Then next time I might command point one of them.
And then I think the last cannon from here, the automated one, will also fire at the demon.
Yeah.
Needing 5s and 6s. Missed.
Command point.
No.
It's got 6 wounds
No
left.
point. No point, because I might just pour fire from a manticore into it.
You might, but you might not as well.
Now, the bunker, it's got 2, 4, 6, 8. 6. And it can actually see her, to be honest, at 8. But does it want to fire at her? It's going to need 6s. Or do I start chewing up some of these bad guys? I can't fire at that just yet, because he has units that are closer, especially this one here. So I am just going to try and chew up that Keeper of Secrets. So I need 6s to hit. I got 1. No rerolls on 1s because it's a fortification. Can't be affiliated. Needs a 4. It's wounded. It's a -2. Oh, sorry, -1.
Oh, so just a 5. Try again. No.
And that's 2 wounds.
Oh, well,
2
no,
straight.
no, you tell me, Fran.
So that's going to take that down to 4. Unless you want a command point.
No, you're good.
So that's a demon now down to 4. So the platform's doing well there. Everyone else kind of shooting up. I've got this unit still to fire. They ran. They've got nothing that they can fire at. And I've got the manticore. And of course I've also got the sniper team.
And
which
the
might not do much,
guys in the bunker as well.
Next, the guys in the bunker, the 3 rocket launchers. And I've also got the heavy bolters from here, which I'm going to do next. They're going to fire into the larger squad down here because there's a unit inside, meaning that I can pick which it's going to fire at. Right, the heavy bolters opened up. They've now suffered several casualties in total, lost about 4. And I did fire with these. They fired into that lonely person, and didn't do anything, which is quite amusing. The 3 rockets then are actually going to fire into the Keeper. I'm going to try and remove that Keeper of Secrets from the field.
You do
That's
that.
2 hits.
You do that. That's 2 hits.
Toughness 7. I need 3s. I'm command pointing that one. Have I used a command point already this phase?
Yes.
To re-roll?
Yes, I think you're down to 8.
I did, but I've not been using command points to re-roll, I don't think. I can't remember. Hang on a minute. Right, okay, we did actually look. Yeah, I did. I spent 3 command points this turn already, meaning that was down to 7, but I was on 7. So I still have a re-roll. So I've re-rolled it. Got 2 wounds now. And I've rolled to see if I got my command point back, and I did, so it didn't cost me anything. So Chris, you've got 2 saves now, 5+ to do here.
Yeah, mid 5
and it's D6 damage as well for these because they're crack rockets.
So we're probably going to wind up having to reroll these. If not, well, at least one. Oh.
Right, command point I'm guessing.
Well, if he suffers a wound, he's down a chart, or she's down a chart.
And she could possibly die.
Yeah.
I need a 4+, that's 50-50.
Yeah, and a keep with 1 wound's not much good to me. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, command point.
So it drops me down to 6 left.
He's on 6 left now, and he needs a 5 and 6.
Yeah.
No!
So 4 wounds left.
And 5! Does she explode or anything?
No. No such joy. Soul grinders may.
Oh yeah, they'll explode, but they won't. She's gone. I've actually managed to remove the cow bag from the equation. And then, of course, there's always these, though. There's a big unit of troops down this side, which is probably going to trump a lot of my stuff. So I do have the Manticore to fire now. Now that the threats have been removed, I think the Manticore, with 120-inch ranges, will try and shoot at the second keeper. I need to remove these keepers and get rid of these characters from this objective, because I've kind of had to fall back, and that's exposed. And if they get wiped out, Chris is going to be able to win this on turn 2. So, 2d6 shots from the Manticores. 6.
Rerolling that?
No, I can't, mate. I've already used a reroll now.
You are?
We definitely have. We've recorded it. 6 shots. Needing 4s.
Yeah.
Rerolling 1s. No. So 3 hits.
Okay.
Strength of 10. So it needs 3 to wound. Only 1 wound. It's a minus of 2. But you are getting cover because you are effectively in cover, and you are 50% obscure because I'm firing indirect.
Demon Princes and Grinders aside, mate, armor's pretty garbage.
Right, no
so
problem.
we'll go straight to an invul.
No problem. Invul 5+.
And then.
No.
I can't re-roll.
No. So D3 damage, just 1 wound.
We'll take it. That's down to 11. Right?
Down to 11. I'll get you a dice in a moment, good sir. Right. Am I going to do any charges? I am. I'm going to have to try and kill these. So I think the captain, the commissar, and the squad is going to go into that unit there. Yeah. So doing some results off camera, we've actually done some morale as well. She actually managed to scratch that on the way out, so it's down to 17. They charged in, only killed 2, and Chris has decided to spend 2 command points, reducing them down to 4 to auto pass. So they actually are now stuck in combat with them, which is a bit of a shame for me, but never mind. And this slot, he rolled a 6 for his morale, and it was just like, nope, they're going.
Dead.
They've gone. They've disappeared. So at the end of my turn, have I killed the courier?
You have not, sir.
I have not killed the courier. Right. So, he's not killed the courier neither. We're going to go into turn 2. So it'll be chaos. Turn 2 will come straight back into his psychic phase. Right, we've got some demons moving forward. He's having to keep his keeper a little bit back just to be able to make sure there's something within 3 inches of this objective. He was going to run it forward and then went, maybe not. This guy's coming up. He's possibly going to be challenging some of these units. I think he might kill them. And then these guys have ran forward through the broken doors, and they're looking like they're possibly going to charge these guys down here. This Bellicor figure, I know it's not Bellicor, it's a Demon Prince, but it's quite a nice figure to be honest, especially with the slave girl on the base. Painted by Rootstem Multimedia. Yeah. Shameless plug. Right, he's moved forward, possibly to try and decide what the hell he's going to do. Probably he might try and charge the bunker.
Might do.
But I don't know, because the bunker may actually annihilate him. Let's move forward to secure that objective more cleanly. And then these guys have also moved forward to try and engage that squad up there, because he needs to wipe it out. If he doesn't, I will trump.
And you got that sneaky guy there.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a sneaky guy, and he's moved forward. There's a good chance Chris could actually win this at the end of turn 2. This is sometimes how these games go. But I quite like it because it's been a brutal and bloody game, and if he does win it on end of turn 2, so be it. I should really think of building my army better for a mix and using better tactics. Right.
We shall see. Psychic phase then, mate, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so the Gulliver model at the back there.
This one,
Yeah.
big rings.
We're just going to try and go with a casual smite.
Casual smite, needing 5. First one.
5's not a double 6. 7.
He's
Take
got
it.
7. I believe that this unit will be closer. So D3.
3.
3. Oh, that's bad.
That's good.
That's bad.
Good.
Right.
Right.
I'll put a wound counter on those in a moment. Next unit.
Is the Keeper of Secrets, who will do a smite again.
Yep.
Needing a 6.
I'll double check. We'll do it and then we'll check to see who's closest. Either it's going
Right,
to be
you
the
are.
captain, this infantry, or him.
4 fails.
4, he fails.
Which is fine. Then I will, for the first time ever, play Hysterical Frenzy, see if
Okay.
I can catch it. So it's got to be a unit that's already within an inch of...
So it's going to be on these two guys.
Yeah, so just for the sake of doing it, I need a warp charge of 8.
Yep.
And effectively they fight as if we are already in combat.
Yep.
And we fail.
And he
so
failed again.
there we are.
Keeper's not happy about Slaanesh telling him he needs to stay within X amount of inches of this objective. And he's like, oh no, I want to burn stuff.
Tend not to get too much out of him, full stop, to be fair.
Yep. And then this guy, Bellicor.
Yeah, so we're going to have a go at... just go with a smite, methinks.
Smite. We'll check to see who's close. I believe it will be the bunker that's the closest one on that one. But
So I need
go ahead.
7 in this
yep,
instance.
because this is the 3rd time. Fails.
Come on.
So if
And
he were
then-
to smite now, he needs an 8.
And then this guy, he's just got a Symphony of Pain, which will do -1 to hits. We'll give it a go. We'll give it a go.
Yep.
That'll be on. I don't know if it has to be the closest. I'll just quickly check. Nearest enemy.
So that's going to be that unit in the crater then.
Which we're going to assault if we can. So
Yep.
I'm just going to throw a smite on an 8. I'll
Okay.
change my mind. Yeah. So looking for an 8. Cocked. No, fails. So nothing of note.
Nothing of note this psychic phase. See whether or not the Soul Grinders can live up to their name that they previously had of being badass shooters, because they did quite well last time round.
So
So this guy here.
I'm going to split my fire.
Yep.
It's going to fire flame bombardment at that guy in the backfield there with the last cannon,
So that last kind of guy.
and then this harvester cannon at the closest quad gun
Yep.
in the field. So I'll go harvester cannon first.
No problem.
Needing 5 because I've moved.
5 because you moved.
Yeah.
No additional, no any extra shenanigans.
Yeah.
So you need 5s.
So 1.
Yep.
So strength.
Toughness is 4.
Yeah. So strength of 8. I will just come back and confirm that for you.
I thought the cannon was 8. The other was a 7.
Yes, you're quite right. 7, and then
It's freeze.
yeah. So 3. Oh, come on, keep doing that. Yeah, that's good.
What minus?
1.
Need a 5. No.
Damage of a D3 front.
Does it? It's only got 1 wound left, so it's dead. It doesn't explode. The first time ever.
Yeah,
Right.
There we are.
Right.
Happy days.
Yep.
Flame bombardment. That guy.
Yep.
D6. It's a 1.
Oh, right. Okay.
Do you know what?
Do you
I
wanna
think
use
this
a command
game's
point?
probably only going to go 2 turns. I may as well.
No problem. It's going to use a command point.
To drop me to 3, so just a reroll, and I'll probably get another 1. 5. Nice.
He does actually hit.
So needing the 5s.
Oh, sorry. Yep. These are how many shots, isn't it? Yeah. Needing 5. Ooh. Strength of this weapon.
8.
So it needs 2s.
Ooh. Come on.
2 of them.
And yeah.
And I need.
On a -2, my friend.
Need 6s. I got 1.
And damage of 3.
Oh, all right. So that'll kill it.
Yay! Kaboom!
Yeah. No.
Ah.
So that one is also perished. So I've
doing-
lost 2 platforms. Yeah.
doing some
Not
work.
cheap neither.
Doing some work. Right, so these guys, you might be surprised to know that they're both going to shoot at them guys there.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Well, I'm going to play a stratagem called Take Cover,
Oh, right.
which
Okay.
gives them another +1 to their saving throws. Do I get my strategy point back? I do! So, they are now taking cover. So they are going to be effectively on a 3+ armour.
So this guy.
This
Harvester
guy,
cannon.
Harvester Cannon.
5s.
Yep.
Nothing.
Flame Bombardment.
5.
5 shots. Nice one.
Nothing. Oh, 1. Man.
1. Yep. Needing a 2. And the minus.
2.
So I need a 5+. I'm like Space Marines. And I got 6.
Okay.
There you go.
And then that guy.
Yep.
Same again. Harvest cannon. 1 hit.
Yep.
Strength 7.
In and 2s.
3.
What mine? Sorry. What minus is this? Is it 1? It's alright, it's a 2 anyway. So 1's dead.
Ooh.
Roll again.
Flame bombardment. 1. Can't reroll.
Can't reroll.
5. Nothing.
Missed. So I lost a man.
Man.
I lost him. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Probably just extending the charge by a further inch there. Well done, Fran.
Probably.
Right.
The thing is, down there, none of these units are troops, so it's going to be model count. So he's going to have to try and muller as much as possible of those guys to try and knock me down, so that he can try and claim their objective. Which, if he does, he will win the game.
Yeah, we're going to have to bring the
But,
war. Oh, my shit.
I'm going to say he's going to have to try and as well kill this lot here, because if he doesn't, it's going to be. I might be able to then try and claim everything.
Yeah, I also didn't declare that they got warp claws, so they just come with a warp sword, which means where they could have doubled their hits, they can't.
I can't. Right, okay, so you've not paid the points there?
Well, I didn't write it down. There's no point, but I'm not a.
Oh, yep, no, you
not
didn't
fan
write
of
it down.
games.
Yeah, that's how we play. Anyway,
Yeah. So,
right,
Choppy.
choppy. Right, we'll do some charging. Come back into it. So a little synopsis, we've got these guys, he barreled into here. Unfortunately, he rolled like a 3. Well, he rolled a 5, but the creator meant that it was only going to be a 3, so he didn't get into this like he wanted to. That winged beast got over there. It's probably going to kill that quite easy. But Bellicore-like figure did get into the bunker. He nearly lost a couple of wounds on the way in. Far quiet, squeaky bum time. And then he didn't charge them. He charged this squad and this squad. He's managed to survive a massive fuselage of Overwatch fire. And of course, you all you guys knew it, these two managed to make it into combat. Did roll them first, and he didn't even need command points to be able to get them in. But he did need command points to save some units from Overwatch fire. Especially this guy. Actually, he lost a couple of wounds on the way in due to a rocket hit.
Yeah.
Right, which one are you going to go with first? There's a possibility I will interrupt, so...
Let me see. This guy.
That guy there, he's going first.
He certainly is. Now with that guy, we're using the Soul Grinder.
Yep.
5 attacks.
Right.
Weapon skill of 4. I've got no advantage of using the Iron Claw, so
Okay.
I'm just going to put them on the Warp Sword,
No pops.
which is to say AP -3.
Yep, so he's going to kill units.
Reroll failed hits.
Right,
So
okay.
Strength of 8.
Yep.
So weapon skill 4, so 5 dice.
Yep.
Rerolling the 4s. Just as well. Rerolling the 4s.
Oh, you re-roll to hit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Right, okay. 2's to wound.
Yeah.
How come you got 5 dice? I thought you said 4 attacks.
No, it's got 5 profile.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And then 2s. AP -3. 4.
That's 4 of them dead. Do you want to do a second? Well, do I interrupt? This is the thing. 1,
Well,
2.
I'm not going to be subtle. I am going to attack with that next.
I'm not into... I will then. I'll use 2 command points. This infantry squad here is going to attack.
Yeah.
And I do get 1 of those points back. It's alright, yeah, I believe you, mate. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get 1 of those points back, so I'll spend 5. And we'll do this off camera. So I interrupted with my guys, managed to kill 1 out of that squad and 2 out of that squad. They actually did better when being charged than they did when charging.
Yep.
So Chris is now back on this. There's 4 guys dead. I've put them to one side.
So
That guy around has to move in. Here we go.
yeah, so 4s. Rerolling the 4s.
Cheating.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. And then 2s.
Cheating.
What can't speak?
Cheating.
Can't. 4.
I'll be honest with you guys. That's 4 guys there. That is them dead. That's 1, 2, 3 objectives regardless of what he does.
Yeah.
Chris has won the game.
Hey. Sweet. That's about as one-sided as last game, Frank. Hey, you did it last time.
I did. We're going to have another game. We're going to have a proper game of... Because Chris has got quite a large Chaos army, to be honest. A good 3,000-ish points.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a giant game of Chaos Slaanesh versus Eldar.
We'll have to try and get the
Or Eldari.
We'll try and get it painted properly.
Yeah.
I've got a few grey miniatures, which...
A few grey miniatures, but it's fine. We'll get them sorted.
Yeah.
We'll try and get them sorted as quick as we can before we get the game next sorted. But I've got quite a bit on at the moment. I do commission painting. At the moment, you can get in touch with me through my Facebook page. So that's just Rootstem Multimedia on Facebook. And you all guys know about my Twitch, twitch.tv/Rootstem Gaming. And of course, buy a t-shirt from Teespring. Just search in the search bar Rootstem Gaming. That's it. Feels a bit anticlimactic.
Who was your courier? I want to know.
Sorry, what?
Who was your courier?
Oh, my courier was this guy here.
That guy, no?
Yeah, who was yours?
You'd be surprised.
Was it actually him?
It is him. Called you
I
bluff.
was actually going to try and target him, but I thought none of these last cannons can shoot him. So I'm not going to fire a manticore at the guy because it'd just be a waste of time. And I just thought I'll just kill that guy.
Yeah, I just thought I'll stick him right in the middle and you're going to think that's too stupid.
I quite like the idea of playing that mission and not knowing who it is for the first 2 turns.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who do you... Because then, you're not doing the typical, oh, I'm picking this unit, that's right at the back of the field.
Yeah, just make sure it's written down. You don't want to play that guy.
Oh, no, you don't want to play that guy. But we're never that guy. Thanks for watching anyway, guys. Short and sweet one this week. But I am actually looking at trying to get a website going as well. So on there, hopefully, a subscription base. Not going to be a lot. Maybe a £5. And then you're going to be able to actually get some games. I'm going to put up games early, so once they're ready they're going to be put up onto the website. Still going to go up on YouTube, but that's probably going to be a month away, but I might as well tell you guys about it now. So hopefully you're excited. I'll probably get 2 subscribers, one probably being Chris.
When he works out how to
when he works out how to use the internet, and one probably being Mills, if I'm perfectly honest. But thanks again, see you guys next time.